Convert 1/2 to a percentage. Okay, so I want to show two separate ways to do this problem. Okay. One way is to do the whole converting the fraction to a decimal and then to a percentage. So let's see. So 1/2 is equal to 1 divided by 2. Obviously 2 cannot go into 1. So we have to regroup that 1 into, this is also covered in the previous videos, but good to recap. So this 1 becomes 10/10. And now we can divide that by 2. And what do we get from that? We get 5/10. Okay. And now what does 5/10 mean? 5/10 means 5 over 10, or 0.5. So now we have the decimal value. And now we can take that decimal value and multiply it by 100. And when we multiply that by 100, what do I get? I get 50%. Because again, I'm just moving this place of this guy from this here to the ones and the tens, because 2 places to the left when we get up in the tens place. There's an invisible 0 here, which I'm moving from the hundreds to the tens to the ones place right here. And that's how you get 50%. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is to ask ourselves, because what's the end goal here? Percentage. And what does that mean? That means it has to be some number over 100. Can I get some number over 100 directly? Ask yourself, does 2 times some number get me to 100? 2 times what gives you 100? 2 times what mystery number will get me to 100? 2 times 50. And that way, I can put 50 up here. And then you directly get 50 over 100, which is just 50%. All right, so this won't always work like this. Obviously, if you have numbers like 1 over, let's say if it was 3, you can't really find a number that goes nicely from 3 to 100. It just so happens if you have 2 or some other number like 2, you can think and ask yourself, what times, 2 times what number gets you 100? And whatever number that may be, that's going to be the percentage. So it's going to be 50%. You also note that because you learned the fractions, this simplifies to this. It has to, because it's equal. These are equivalent. This whole thing is equivalent.